Happy Friday, everybody. I am very grateful that you could be here to join me. And as you can see, we are running a couple of minutes late, but we're here and we're going to have some fun today. So, it seems like just yesterday, and thankfully it wasn't, but it seems like just yesterday we had snow on the ground, and snow is not my favorite thing, never going to be my favorite thing, but today it is beautiful outside, and tomorrow it's supposed to be even more beautiful, so summer is here. And with summer comes the need for cold drinks. So today we're going to make some cold drinks that are delicious, that are going to be, some of them, full of processed food, but we'll talk about that. And we're going to make them all keto. So let's get at it. Now, stay right till the end. You don't want to miss the end because we're going to do a really fun one right at the end. Now, as much as we're doing delicious summer drinks today, I do have my cup of coffee with me. Almond in it today. Pardon me. Okay. The very first thing that you need is a measuring cup. Now, we talk a lot about the need to be using whole foods, single ingredient foods, and I stand by that. You guys know that I do. I make a point of doing everything that I can to make sure that the foods that are served in my house are whole foods, that are nutritious foods, delicious foods, and always 100% keto. But summer drinks are a little bit of the exception to the rule, because in the summertime, when you want those nice, wonderful, fruity drinks, fruit has got a lot of carbs in it. So fruit is not a thing that we can really do. So I want you guys to do something. Now, if you're not checking your blood sugar, hi, Del. And happy birthday. So yesterday, for anybody watching this, yesterday was Del's birthday. Del is my husband, if you don't know, and he turned 61 yesterday. So say happy birthday to him if you're just joining, or if you're watching the replay, I'm sure I'll make sure he sees it. Okay. One of my favorite things to have in my kitchen for a drink is club soda. And I want to talk to you about club soda rather than tonic water. Club soda is calorie free. There's no sugar in it. Tonic water, loaded with sugar. It is. So stay away from the tonic water. That is not what you want. You want club soda. And I'm going to give you a hint. When you open a bottle of club soda, it's going to hiss and fizz and make all kinds of noise. And if you keep it in the fridge and get it really cold, then not so much. Okay. For every cup of club soda, you want 3 teaspoons of Da Vinci, or whatever sweetener you're using. Now, the one that I use in my kitchen all the time is Da Vinci, but there are other ones. There's Jordan's Skinny Syrup, and I have this bottle of mango Skinny Syrup, and there is also Torani, and this one is a watermelon flavor, so we're going to use that today. The reason that I use Da Vinci is because I like the taste of it better. It doesn't have the same, it doesn't have the aftertaste. So that makes it a much nicer alternative. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to make a Huckleberry Lime. Now I'm only going to use 1 teaspoon of this because I'm making very small glasses. It's just me here today. I do not have an assistant with me today, so I get to drink this all by myself, guys. Okay, let's get a little bit more organized here. And that's me throwing stuff everywhere. It's just kind of what I do today, I guess. This has been an interesting morning. There are some mornings where you are just a little off kilter. This morning is definitely one of those mornings, and I'm not exactly sure why, but here we are nonetheless. So we are going to get my mouse out of the way, and we are going to put in 1 teaspoon of Huckleberry. Now this is Da Vinci Huckleberry syrup. And already I'm slopping on my counter. And we are going to put in half a teaspoon, if I can find a half teaspoon measure. We're going to put in half a teaspoon of fresh squeezed lime juice. Now you guys know I always have fresh squeezed lime and fresh squeezed lemon in my kitchen. Please do not use the real lemon juice from the grocery store. It really is not your friend. If you squeeze it fresh yourself, you will appreciate the difference in taste, I promise. Okay, so that's all we're going to put in there. Now I'm only going to put in about half a cup of club soda. So that's a small glass. Now you can ramp this up and make bigger, a whole pitcher of this to serve to people. But if you're just looking for a cool, refreshing drink for yourself, Huckleberry and Lime is wonderful. Now, one of the things that I have in my kitchen this year, now we'll have to see if I can get these apart. My husband got me an ice machine, and I am loving it because I have ready-made ice all the time. So there we go. We'll just leave that in there. So we have it filled with ice, some huckleberry syrup, some lime juice, and you have a huckleberry limeade. It's that easy. Okay, onwards and upwards. That's enough with the huckleberry for the moment. Now, one of the things that is very popular in most places is strawberry watermelon. So this one, I'm going to put in just about a teaspoon of strawberry, or of watermelon. Now this is a watermelon, sugar-free watermelon syrup. I am not here to advocate that you use these sugar-free syrups all the time. This is a treat in the summertime when it's hot. And you know, the best thing that you can drink in the summertime is water with a slice of lemon, a slice of lime, a slice of cucumber, a couple of basil leaves, mint leaves. Dress it up and drink lots of water. But there's only so much that I can do with you in half an hour with just plain water. So now there is about half a teaspoon of strawberry because I'm making a small glass. But make a small glass, fill it with ice, and again I'm going to add, now this half a teaspoon of lime juice just adds a little bit of zing to your drink. And zing is a good thing. And then we're going to add again about half a cup of club soda, not tonic water. I know I said that already, but now the other thing, I was just going to grab something. Totally forgotten what I was going to grab. Now we are going to add ice to this too. And we have a strawberry watermelon drink. This is not meant to be something that you drink gallons and gallons and gallons of. This is something that is meant to be a treat. It's meant to be cold and refreshing and beautiful, because look at how lovely that is. And it's something that you can do to treat yourself in the summertime. Strawberry and watermelon. That is delicious. Okay, so we have two. What is your favorite drink in the summertime? Now, one thing that I want to talk to all of you about is having alcoholic drinks in the summertime, because when you're doing keto, once you're fat adapted and your body is burning fuel the way we want it to by burning fat rather than carbs, you are going to overindulge in alcohol accidentally much quicker than you could before. Where you may have been able to tolerate 3 or 4 drinks before, once you're in keto, 1, maybe 2 is probably going to be all you can handle. So if you are driving, please make sure you remember that and drink responsibly. Now, we are going to do a whole show on iced coffee as well. Because coffee is definitely one of my favorite things. Now, we are going to take a couple of sprigs of mint. Now, I use, in this part of what we're doing next, I am going to use the stem of the mint as well. Let's get my coffee out of the way. As delicious as it is, it's tasting especially good this morning, and I'm not sure why. Okay, we're going to put a couple of sprigs of mint in here. Trim the ends of your mint. You know, this is such an awesome time of year because we have all of these wonderful fresh things popping up in our garden. And one of the things that is going in my garden this year is going to be a mint plant, because this is wonderful for so many things. And I cannot believe that I have gone this many years without a mint plant. But here we are. So we are, see, that was me just walking right away again and leaving you looking at nothing. Now this is another Da Vinci sweetener, and this one has no flavor in it at all. And I'm putting a little bit of it in here because we are going to make, we'll keep it out here, you never know, we might need it again later. We're going to make wonderful summer favorite right now. We're going to add a few slices of lime, and we're going to muddle this. I wonder where the word muddle came from. Not really sure where that came from, but it's important that you do this because it gets the juices and the oils out of the mint and the lime. Now this is lime that I have sliced up and I have put in my freezer. And I keep it for exactly occasions like this. Now, can any of you guess what I'm making? Good morning, Evelyn. Can any of you guess what I'm making? I'm muddling simple syrup, which is what the sweetener has taken the place of, and limes. Okay, that's going to be good. So simple syrup, limes, and mint. Any guesses? Tell me what your guess is in the comments. Okay, now I am going to set this aside and we will deal with this again in a minute. Now, if you are just wanting a glass of water or a glass of something cold to drink, and water is okay with you, you just want to dress it up a little bit, one of my favorite things to do with water is we have several different kinds. Now, this is a Country Time brand. This is a lemon iced tea. We also have fruit flavors, and there are all different flavors of drink drops. Make sure that you check your blood sugar several times the first time you have this, and make sure that you're not reacting to the artificial sweeteners that they have in here. And please remember, I am not suggesting that this should be the only thing that you drink. Your go-to should be water, or often for me it's club soda. But you can treat yourself now and again. So that's what we're talking about. Okay. Now, I keep in my fridge, and you guys know this, somewhere. I put them somewhere. Oh, there they are. I got them out so that we'd have them ready. I keep slices of lemon. Now, when I get lemon, and I know we've talked about this before, I slice them up, put them on a cookie sheet on parchment paper, and put them on a sheet, put them in the freezer, and I let them freeze, and then take them off and put them in a freezer bag. But I keep the freezer bag in my deep freeze. I just keep a small bag in my fridge. Now, a couple of slices of lemon and a couple of slices of mint, and And then just fill it with water. Now this is going to keep you hydrated. Now just let this sit for a little while. And have a pitcher of this ready to serve when you have people coming to your house for the keto lunch or whatever it is that you're doing. You can have a pitcher with some mint and some lemon in it, and you're good to go. Or just slice up some cucumber or throw some basil in it. It doesn't take very much. Bingo, Del, you got it. Now, this is something that is popular in our house in the summertime. And so I thought I would make it for you guys today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have our simple syrup with our mint and our lime. Jeez, I am just on it today, aren't I? And we are going to pour that right in here. And then I'm just going to squeeze a little bit more of this out. Okay, that should about do it, I hope. Now, you guys see how much rum I have in this bottle? Yeah, that's about all I'm going to need. Now, this is about a 500 milliliter jar. Yeah. Okay, so just that wee little bit of rum. Now, you can put as much or as little in as you like. But for me, it does not take very much. And it is only 10:30 in the morning, so I will put this away for later. But we'll give it a little taste test and see if we need any more lime or mint in it. That is a little taste of Mexico. That's what that is, folks. So we're just going to put one slice of lime in it, and we're going to put a couple of mint leaves in it to make it pretty. And there you go. You have a beautiful mojito that you can serve to your friends with or without alcohol. And all you need to add after that is some ice. And my spoon has frozen right into the ice dish. Get creative with your summer drinks. They do not need to be alcoholic drinks. That would be absolutely delicious with no rum in it. But I promised you guys that we were going to do something a little extra special. Oops, we'll get this out of the way. But you can have a glass of water with lemon or lemon and mint or just mint, whatever it is that you like. Add it to your water. Now, if you're going to be taking your water outside and you're using a water bottle, please use a glass one. If you are drinking outside and your container is going to be sitting in the sun, you do not want to be drinking the chemicals that leach out of plastic. And it is not just the plastic that our water bottles come in. Even the ones that say BPA free. Maybe they are BPA free. That's great. And, you know, kudos to the company for making those. But it doesn't mean that there aren't chemicals in them that we shouldn't be having, that are messing with our system. And a lot of phytoestrogens and I was going to remember that word, and here I am, it's just gone. I want you to have an amazing keto summer. And I want you to enjoy your cold drinks when you have them. So make it water when you can, but when you can't, you have options now. And mine today is going to be the lemon and mint water because that's about all I need right now. So I want you all to do your very best to live your best version of this shining life. That's what I'm going to do. And I will see you again on Sunday, 10 a.m. Mountain. And so click the bells and the buttons and the stuff so that you can follow me and we can get together and you'll be notified when I'm here. And I will see you Sunday morning. Thank you for joining me.